Hey guys, it's Spacey Sims, and we are back with more Variable Barricade. Most likely, our last part. We are going to do Kasuga/Tsubame's after story. I don't know if it'll be as long as the other ones, just because they all kind of recap the route, and the true ending was like really fucking short. But we're also then going to unlock all of the full open stuff, which I don't know what's in there, so I don't know if that's going to be like 2 minutes, 10 minutes, I don't know. So we will fucking see. So here we go. Yes, we are. Yeah! Look. I didn't quite get to date Kasuga, but I mean, it was a little questionable there at the end, like, she doesn't want him with other girls, and he doesn't. I mean, I'm just gonna read into it. I don't know. Anyway. I'm off then. See ya. I'll be back by this evening. Sorry to keep you waiting, Tsubame. Shall we get going? Yes, let's. Although... what? Did I say something funny? No, it's not that. I was just thinking that you've warmed up to them quite a bit. You used to stare at the front door like it was a gateway to enemy territory. Hey, that was a long time ago. Plus, I really like my man harem. This is kind of like, I'm okay with this. And we collected more as we went. I didn't know them all that well back then. You know that. And besides, all 4 of them looked super suspicious. Honestly, and the most suspicious was your fucking butler that you've known the whole time. That's the fun part. I mean, ambushing me when I walked out of the school gate and proposing to me on the spot? Tell me what sane human being would do that. Grandfather may have ordered them to do it, but they didn't seem upset about it. In fact, they looked like they were having fun. Trust me, my grandfather had the most fun with it. He said that if something's worth doing, that's worth doing all the way. And he was smirking the entire time. Grandfather. Although considering their background checks, I understand why you might have been wary. Right? In hindsight, I do think I took it a little too far, but they weren't exactly blameless either. Lounging around like lazy lumps, doing nothing all day. How could I be expected to see them as decent, productive people when they acted like that? Are we going to recap like the entire game? I'm assuming we're going to do the common route, kind of, and then the full ending, so maybe that's where he's going to get his length from, so. Yeah. I love him. And then to make matters worse, Mr. Shinzaki was added into the mix, giving me 5 suitors to wrangle. He was the proverbial last boss, that's for certain. Indeed, but first impressions aside, what do you think of them now? I suppose they aren't as bad as I first thought. And I think I have an idea now about what Grandfather meant when he said they had something I lacked. Really? Oh, well, isn't this startling progress? I'm shocked to my core. Don't tease me. I said they're not bad. All of them still have very real issues that need to be addressed. And with that in mind... Very true. Oh, well then, before you think about choosing one as a fiancé, why not make sure they all address those things first? And that might be easiest. Tsubame? Becoming a man worthy of you is no simple task after all. There are lots of things that have to be taken into consideration. You know, perhaps we ought to simply build the perfect suitor. And that's an idea. In which case, we'd move the lot of them to the main house's cellar and... Tsubame, enough! We can talk about that... Wait a minute. I don't want to talk about that now or later. Let's build the perfect suitor. That would be you. Because you know everything and you are perfect. I've been saying that the whole game, so that's creepy. It's okay, I'm into it. And then I'm gonna get a therapist who's really gonna be happy and into it too, because they're gonna make a fuck ton of money off me being like, I need help. Why? Why'd they give me a brother complex? Again, in reality, gross. No thanks. But like, it is a game, and like, shit. We've done some fucking crazy bullshit in these games, so whatevs at this point. Can we just go now, please? If we keep standing around talking, we'll waste all our free time. Alright, good point. Still, I think my idea definitely had merit. Ugh. Is it just me, or are you far more entertained when you're dealing with them than when you're hanging out with me? What was that, Spacey? If you want to say something, you must say it clearly. Nothing. I was just thinking about how much fun you seem to have playing around with them, that's all. Oh. Are you seriously? Okay. I apologize. And I promise I have the most fun when I'm with you. It's only that thinking about you and what's best for you means needing to think about them too. Does that make sense? I'm not sure it does. From my perspective, it looks like you enjoy messing with them the most. Is that so? How unfortunate. It seems like you aren't getting the point. Well, I've no choice then. Tsubame, why are you reaching for the door handle? Simple. Because if words do not work, I need to take action to prove my love to you. I'll begin by jumping out of this moving car. What? See you later, Spacey. After I jump out, I'll likely have to stop at the hospital, but I'll catch up with you after. Go on ahead without me. Oh my god, what a melodramatic bitch. I'm here for it. Wait a minute! See you later. Wait, okay, I get it! You don't have to go that far! But you don't trust how strong my love for you is, right? So I have to be crystal clear. He is absolutely, but I'm sorry, he's a love interest. This is not how a normal brother loves his sister. I mean, I think we've established that, but I mean, it's just like, they're just reinforcing it as they go. Like, they're not even trying to cover this. You're like, no, I mean, he's just weird. He just wants the best for you, to find you the best husband. He thinks he's the best husband. They just haven't said it. They didn't say the words, but it's implied with everything he does. I'm just throwing that out there. I'm okay with it, but like, again, it's like, go full force into it, game. Don't be a chicken shit. Don't be over here like, maybe. Nah, just cross the line already. Maybe don't. I don't know. You know what? Sometimes I say I want things and then games do it and I'm like, nope, I was wrong. So maybe don't trust me. I don't know. I do. I trust it. Promise. I know just how much you love me, so please get your hand off the door handle. Oh, that's a relief. My dearest Spacey has always been a quick study. Sheesh. Feels like you're always talking me into things like that. Oh, really? Well, I'm simply expressing my regret in a way that's most easy to understand. At least, that's my intention. Uh-huh. When was the last time you did something like this? I seem to remember you saying something about committing seppuku. Well, Kasuga said he would. Oh, well, that was me, sorry. Well, Kasuga said he would. I was... Either way you read it, it's still funny, whatever. Anyway. Yes. That was the night you moved into the vacation home. I seem to remember having to put in a lot of effort to console you. What's that supposed to mean? But it's true, isn't it? Although with the day you'd had, it wasn't difficult to predict something like that happening. So when you sounded sad and upset, that was all just an act? No, it wasn't. Those were my honest feelings. I would absolutely believe that. I wanted to get you out of the ridiculous living situation immediately, if it were at all possible. But I knew that cunning old coot was just waiting for me to make a move. I had no choice but to bide my time and watch, waiting for a chance. And I watched very closely. Depending on what those four did, I was ready to take their heads in an instant. I bet he was. So you have no reason to worry at all, or to pout for that matter. I may act friendly with them outwardly, but I swear to you, it's solely for your sake. I understand that much, but, when you say take their heads, that's a figure of speech, right? Yes, you can rest assured. And if some necessary actions are ever required, well, I'll make sure it's taken care of in a way that you would never see or know. Don't you worry. I'm sorry, but this motherfucker, the more he shows up, oh dear God, the more that comes out of his mouth. Oh, you're crazy, and I love it. He gets crazier as we go, and I'm here for it. How about you take it down a notch? Oh, I love Kasukas. He'll always be Kasuga to me. Come on, Tsubame! You're sticking with me all day today, so you best be ready. Oh, I've been ready for much longer than you think. Oh, well then. I presume you want to look at new clothes. I can't walk anymore. Carry me! I can't walk anymore either! You carry me! Jumps in his arms bridal style. He'd like it. Come on, it's only a little more. Just try really hard and walk a teeny bit and you'll be able to play with the puppies. What? Really? Yeah, here, give me your hand. That'll make you feel better, right? Yeah, I guess I can walk a little more. Okay, we shouldn't be around brother and sister young children and give them any fucking ideas of what brothers and sisters should be like. We should not be role models for these kids. Leave them alone. Aw, wasn't that cute? She got her brother to help. Cute. Are you speaking of yourself? No, of course not. Didn't you see that little girl over there? Oh, that. Well, if you thought that was cute, I wish I could show you how you were at that age. No one in the entire history of the Earth could come close to how cute you were. You were like an angel come down from on high. I get it already? Could you cut that out, please? There's such a sister complex and you're not afraid to show it. Okay, I really find it funny. Okay, again, girl, we're in a plexiglass house, so, like, not quite gonna break when we chuck these rocks at it, but, like, you're on your way to replacing every fucking pane of plexiglass in this house with real fucking glass. Like, seriously thin, fragile fucking glass, okay? Like, what's more fragile than glass? That's what we're doing here, because, like, I'm just saying. We should not be going like, you have a sister complex, dude. Look at that pretty girl. How dare you look at that woman? I mean, I'm just saying. We are fast binging on a brother complex up in here. How is that a compliment? Absolutely not. Besides, that little girl looked like she was just old enough to start kindergarten. When I was that age, I had just arrived at the Tojo Mansion. I wasn't in the right place back then, mentally or emotionally, to act cute. Now we're going through all the CGs that relate to, like, nobody. But, in this case, it's not, like, recapping the whole route. It's, like, kind of actually, like... I mean, yes, we're recapping the route, the game in a way, but she's also kind of like, oh, back when I was a child, and they're kind of, like, putting their collective memories together so you get almost a better picture of, like, their past, sort of. You know what I mean? So, it's not exactly the same as the recap, but... Kinda. We're just recapping CGs that are like, yeah, great. Where's fucking, go back to fucking Kasuga. Kasuga Tsubame. Whatever. Look, I can't call him anything other than fucking Kasuga, because that's who he is in my brain. But, like, you know what I mean? Like, let's go back to those CGs. But, even I know that I was stubborn and reclusive then. I was lonely, sad, and scared, and I didn't think there was anywhere I could express those feelings. So I buried them all deep inside my heart. I didn't want to speak, didn't want to hear what anyone else had to say. I was locked inside myself. Looking back, I know Grandfather must have tried to say things to help, but I was so scared of him that I didn't listen. Now I don't even remember what he said. The servants who took care of me were kind, and some even tried to be friendly. I could sense they had ulterior motives. So I tried my best to avoid everyone. I know. When I think of how you were when I first found you back then, my heart aches even now. And that's why I've never left your side since the moment I returned to you. As your most steadfast and reliable ally. And my sexy, sexy butler. The adorable baby butler. I mean, it does make sense, because it was kind of like, when he showed up, you're like, why do we have a baby butler? I know we're little, but, like, why would they entrust a child to be my butler? And this makes a lot more sense now. I mean, not really logically, but, like, more sense to the game. Like, why would you give a child butler? Oh, weird sister complex having brother. Oh, okay, yeah, that makes sense, sure. Again, though, in reality, still doesn't make any sense. I remember, I was 9 when you became my personal butler as Kasuga. That's right. I was always there to listen to you, to help you, to guide you in your studies. Little by little, I tried to bridge the chasm that 4 years apart had created between us. Little by little? I seem to remember you being awfully forceful about everything. You almost never listened to my opinions. That's because I know better. Well, you were extremely wary for that first bit. You didn't want to listen. But it didn't take long after I arrived for you to brighten and open up. Why, you even started to make demands and sulk if you didn't get your way, like you used to do. No need to be mean, Tsubame. Oh, come now. You don't need to pout. Here, I'll let you hold my hand. Ugh, I'm not that little girl, you know. I'm much older than her. As we grab his hand, I will hold your hand and then people will think we're in a romance and it'll be nice. So you'd rather not hold hands then? I didn't say that. Yeah, see? You don't normally go as adults holding your brother's hand. I'm just saying, that's fucking weird. Sheesh. Sisters. Sisters who you want to be your lovers. I'm just saying. Look. Oh, this is nice. And this one too. Oh, I can't make up my mind. Spacey, isn't it about time we wrapped up? Not yet. Just hold still a moment longer, okay? Are we trying clothes on him? Put this dress on. No, I don't like that. He's like, are you picking out a dress for you or me? You. I'm just saying. Yes, we'll do this one and this one. You know, when you said you wanted to go clothes shopping, I thought I might as well come along. We're dressing him up, please. Oh my god, we are. Oh, look! He looks slightly embarrassed. He's got a little bit of a blush going on. He's slightly awkward. Stop it. Slightly awkward, Kasuga. Well, okay, he's Tsubame, so that makes a little more sense. But it's still a personality thing. It never occurred to me that you'd be shopping for me. Ah! We're playing dress up, Kasuga. I love it. Oh, I knew this would look excellent on you. And maybe we can find a hat to go with it. Oh my god, put Kasuga in a hat. Spacey, would it be alright if we finish sometime soon? I've been standing here for over an hour. Nope, you're in the prime of your life, Tsubame. You ought to look nice. You wear that butler uniform far too often. Well, I have to for my job. Ah, this jacket looks amazing with that outfit. I love the fact that we're dressing up. And he's just standing here tolerating it, but he looks slightly awkward. Look at his little bushy face. I love it. Stop it. Yeah, you have handsome features, so anything looks good on you. I know, right? This is what I've been saying this whole game. Stop. This game knew exactly what it was doing. It was like, we're gonna bitch slap you in the face with the fact that you can't marry Kasuga because he's your fucking brother, and then you're like, ha! Joke's on you, I'll be into that shit. It's fine for Kasuga, whatevs. And then they're like, but you know what we're gonna do? You're gonna have a weird kind of brother complex forming, and you're gonna be like, wait, are we getting into this, huh? And then she's dressing him up. They're basically like doing the boyfriend route without the boyfriend route. It's like, it's kind of a tease, you know? Because you're like, I don't get to make out with this man and I can't marry him, but we're basically on a date right now, so like, it's kind of okay. Like, I've learned to like not expect a lot apparently, because like, the whole like Van Helsing not getting a kiss CG in Code Realize, and you're like, the fuck is that shit? It was such a fucking letdown. Although the CG at the little after story kind of made up for it, not gonna lie. We know which one I'm talking about, don't we? Yes, we do. But like, so like, I was extremely disappointed. Like, what the fuck? We don't get to kiss Van Helsing? We don't see a CG of that? Because you always get a kiss CG, right? It felt like a cock tease. It was like a cock block. It was rude. It was fucking rude. And now you get to this and you're like, yeah, I know. I don't get to marry Kasugi as my brother. But like, we're basically on a date. I'll take it. It's really sad. I'm not really sure if I've just lowered my expectations or I'll just take any fucking crumb they throw at me and I don't even care. I survive on the crumbs of just being able to look at Kasuga like this and just knowing we're dressing him up and like, shh, it's okay. Just pretend he's not my brother. And then she's gonna keep reminding me that he's our brothers and whatever anyway. Oh, it's so funny. Don't tell me you're putting me in some sort of circus outfit. Oh my god, please tell me you have a CG of him in a different outfit. Oh, look how happy he looks. Stop it, he's so cute. No, it's just, you've always chosen my outfits for me until now, right? Now I finally get to choose outfits for you. Isn't that great? Oh my god, please tell me we got matching ones for each other. It'd be so great. I got you a pink shirt. You got me one? That's so funny. You're imagining it in your head now, aren't you? So am I. Like, now we're so fucking into our sibling complex that we each have, that we dress alike, and everyone's like, is there a weird couple? Oh, they're siblings! Oh, but also, so they're not dating. Oh, no, they are! But I wanted to point that out. That makes it weirder. And there's a huge faction of people that are like, no, stop it, Spacey, how dare you? And then there's another group of people that are like, I'm kind of into it. Is that somewhere? I'm just saying. I didn't think I'd be on this side of the line, but I'm here for it. God damn it. Anyway. So today I'm gonna make you look even cooler than you usually do, okay? All right. Please do. Fantastic! Get excited, because you're gonna look great! Ooh, how about this one, too? I love it. I really hope he's dressed like a clown. I'm just kidding. Ah! I love Kasuga, so even, like, the little switchy titles... just the way he stands. Precious. What a productive trip! I bought a ton of clothes! You're happy with everything, and I suppose it was time well spent. Oh, I need to stop by the powder room. Wait here a minute, okay? No problem. Tsubame, I'm sorry to make you wait. Yes, of course. Why, thank you. Right. Okay, goodbye. I was really hoping we were going to come out and there were going to be women around him and we were going to, like, fucking karate chop these bitches. Like, get the fuck away from my brother! You know what I mean? He's mine! I'm sorry, this is your boyfriend. No, he's my brother! For now. I mean, but it sounds like he's on the phone. Spacey, wonderful timing. I just received a call about work. That was a woman, wasn't it? Pardon? You were talking to a woman just now on the phone. See, look how pissed we are. I love this. We also have a brother complex. Again, don't be throwing stones in the glass house you're trying to build. You're just replacing everything with glass. Just more and more fragile glass as we go, so that, like, if we sigh too loudly, it's all gonna come crumbling down. What makes you say that? I just told you it was a work call. But you looked like you were having fun. You're even smirking. Why, I'd say you looked just like you did that one time. What one time? You know that one time when you suddenly said you wanted to take a few days off? Oh! The first time we saw him dressed normal and it was just, oh. Spacey loves it. Stop. So how much fun, because none of these parts have gone up yet, with all of our finding out who Kasuga really is. So how much fun are we having? Because I know some people had a lot of fun with my obsession with Kasuga and how much I loved Kasuga, and you found that very entertaining. How much fun are you having now where you can kind of laugh in my face? Or for those of you who knew, like, Spacey, you love Kasuga too much. She's gonna have the shock of her life. Like, who knew and then now see, like, what kind of fucking roller coaster has this shit been? I'm curious, because, I mean, like, I do that. If you know something's gonna happen and there's people, like, playing a game and you're like, oh, wait for it. Oh, hold on. Oh, God. And you just know you're just waiting for the reaction and, like, I hope I did not disappoint. Because, there's nothing worse than people like, oh, okay. And you're like, oh, man, that's not the reaction I wanted. I wanted, like, some kind of, like, I hope that my reactions were, there for your I hope they amused you. Oh, God. Oh, yes, I suppose I might have had a bit of an amused expression then. I'd taken the time off to put the final touches on an emergency escape route for you. Things were going well and I must have let it show on my face. Really? Really? And that wasn't anyone you need to worry about, I promise. We were discussing a simple business transaction, that's all. Besides, why would I go to all the trouble of taking time off and leaving you, only to see some woman? It's patently absurd. I love the fact that we're like, you can't leave me for another woman. He's like, are you fucking crazy? A sister complex. Do I have another sister? No. Wait, do we? No, we don't. Okay. That's the only other woman you have to worry about. If we had another sister, that bitch is who you have to worry about. Every other woman? No. We're fine. Half-sister? Questionable. But I'm just saying,
We do not have any other living blood relation aside from like our parents. No other siblings. So we don't have to worry about him leaving us, okay? Because no other woman is going to have what we have, and that is his fucking DNA. Okay? Like, we share chromosomes.
If I had that much free time to burn, I'd spend it on the mountain of things I'd like to do for you, or on any of my numerous responsibilities.
Actually, you know what? Oh, that's... I keep switching who's reading what. Good lord.
Actually, you know what? This is an excellent opportunity, so let me make one thing clear to you. Listen to me, Spacey. There's only one thing in this world that I truly want.
Me? You and me both, baby.
And that's to be by your side 24 hours a day, 365 days a year, making certain that you always have the very best the world has to offer.
See? I'm just saying. You cannot be by my side 24 hours a day, 365 days a year. 366 sometimes. If I have a husband, because that's going to be weird when we go on the honeymoon and they're like, honey, does your butler have to be... He's my brother right now. He's not in his uniform. It's fine. We can do that. Yeah, I'm just saying, the honeymoon's going to be fucking awkward. Unless my honeymoon is with my brother butler, which is also awkward in a totally different way, but... I mean, I guess pick a lane. Which one's least awkward to you? Because you get one of those. You either marry someone else and Kasuga Tsubame's always fucking with you. Always there. Critiquing everything.
I don't think she likes it when you do that.
You know what I mean? Or you're basically married to your fucking brother. I'm just saying. It's just pick the awkward lane you want to be in, okay? How did this game get here? How did we get here? What am I doing? Anyway.
Well, the rest of society may say I have a sister complex, but I won't let that deter me.
Oh, God.
Yes, even if you yourself were to give me that kind of look, I won't give up on my quest.
I'm okay with that, too. Yes, I'm well aware. Tsubame, I'm hungry. It's so funny because she's like, oh, God, your sister complex. Were you talking to another woman?
Spacey, wait. I haven't finished my declaration.
Hurry up or I'll leave you behind. I think it'd be so funny if he's out there like, I declare I want to be with you, like pronouncing his love, and somebody walking by is like, that's so cute. Oh, honey, you should be more like him. And then we're over there like, if only that bitch knew. It's probably better if the world doesn't, but...
What is it? You've been staring at me for a while now. Is there something on my face?
Aside from gorgeous? No, not really. I was just thinking of how amazing you'd be, if not for that one glaring blemish.
Must you always harp on that? Just so you know, I have never, ever thought of myself as having any blemishes like you say.
But you're handsome and stylish, and you're incredibly intelligent, right? I can't help but think there's so much more you could do with your life if you didn't limit yourself by being my butler. That's his blemish. I was like, what blemish? You'd just be so perfect if it weren't for you being my brother and all. I mean, I get it. I'm there too. You're like 99% perfect. That 1% that's flawed is the fact that the game decided to make you my fucking brother. Her brother, not my brother. I'll detach. Don't worry. This is where I will step back and be like, gosh darn it, Hibari, it sucks for you. We'll just go back and change our name and replay the whole game as if we never self-inserted ever. Then it'd be okay. I'm just saying, I can detach when needed. If you change your mind later, it'll be too late for regrets.
Of all the things you could say, you always find some way to surprise me. For me, being your personal butler is the greatest joy I could have in life. I have no intention of giving up my post, no matter what. Now, this is my life's calling, you see. The last thing I want is to be dragged back into that utterly boring, predictable life I had before of being a fucking socialite, basically, and being rich. No, I want to wait on the rich bitch hand and foot. But look! Kasuga, I'm cool with that, because here's the thing. You are waiting on me hand and foot, and that's your life, and like, I'm not going to complain about that. Hot man just wants to do everything for you and service you in all fucking ways. Yeah, you have to get past the fact that he's your fucking brother in this instance, but like, I'm just saying, if you took that out and you were like, wait.
He wants to, so I don't have to file my taxes because he'll do it for me. I don't have to work because I'm rich. I do want to be able to pick out my own clothes, but if I'm like, I don't really want to do my laundry. Oh, he's already got my laundry done. Folded perfectly. He Marie Kondo'd that fucking folding shit. He's got everything ordered. Like, I'm just saying, I'm not going to complain about that. You're like, don't you want a day off? Why would you insult me like that? Because all he wants to do is follow you around and do whatever you want. I mean, that may get boring after a while, but I'm just saying, for a little while, it'd be nice. Especially when he looks like Kasuga, for fuck's sake. And he's got a little sass and snark and attitude, so I'm here for it, you know what I mean? Plus, one day out of the month, we get to go dress him up, and yeah, it's cool. I'm fine with this. I have no problems with this whatsoever. Anyway.
Life before you were born was the absolute worst. Everything I saw, everything I touched, it was all dull rubbish like a poorly made toy. Yet everyone around me looked at it and praised that refuse as somehow worthwhile. It beggars belief. But you were different, completely unlike anything else. You were soft and warm. You'd smile, you'd cry, you'd fuss.
I think all babies do that, actually.
To my eye, you shone like the sun in the sky, bringing light into my world for the first time. Hope that it wouldn't all be dreary boredom. At least that's what I thought. But they decided to rip us apart. They must have been insane to think of something like that. All I wanted was to give you the best possible upbringing and the best possible environment.
While he's like 5, mind you. Like, it was probably because you went massively overboard.
All's well that ends well. Sending you to the Tojo family did result in you being surrounded by the finer things in life, as you deserve.
Tsubame, what's wrong?
Oh, it's nothing.
Liar. I know you were thinking about something just now. What? Can you not tell me?
No. I was just thinking about the time I tried to take you away. I was wondering if there's some way I could have done better.
Better?
Yes. At the time, I'd complete faith in myself. I was so confident that I could escape them with you. And you said you wanted it too. You said you wanted to be with me.
Could you imagine? I kind of want an alternate ending where, like, they actually ran away together. Like, he managed to get away somehow and scrape by a life as a fucking child. And then, like, what the fuck that would have done for us mentally. Because, like, we already have a bit of a complex with him. Like, oh, it's weird. How dare you talk to her? I'm just saying, she's bordering. But, like, she would have 100% had this complex. And we would have 100% been married to him. I'm just saying. It would have gone, like, 1,000 times faster off the fucking rails. But I'm kind of curious. I want to see that alternate reality. What the fuck?
But those two, they didn't understand at all. They even tried to stop us. What else could I do? And I choked at the very end, and they caught up with us, and I panicked. In my confusion, I don't really want to think about what happened next. After you were hit by that car, they took you to the hospital. I was dragged away, forbidden from even visiting you.
And that's why I was sad and lonely. Till you came back in my life. You were my only ally, and it was weird. I always felt you belonged with me. This is some fucked up fucking novel here.
I realized I hadn't been thoughtful enough or prudent enough, and in the end that led to your injury.
Tsubame, you were only 7 at the time.
A mere excuse!
An excuse?
After that day, I swore I'd never allow myself to be separated from you ever again. To never leave your side, to always protect you. And I mean to keep that vow now, too. Even if you beg me to stop, I won't listen.
I mean, we've dated other people that's been like this, so what else? I didn't know. Being your brother is new, but whatever. All right, if that's honestly what you want, then I won't stop you.
Thank you. I'm most happiest with my life as it is now. I'm serious. I needn't waste your energy worrying about me.
I worry about me and my sanity because the fact that, like, you are obsessed with me and I'm slowly becoming obsessed with you. I mean, me personally, 100% obsessed with him, but I just meant her. Yeah. Me, as in main character me, also slightly obsessed with our brother. It's a little weird.
Oh, excuse me.
Whatever, I cannot pronounce that. With strawberries and cream, please. I can't pronounce French words. I'm assuming it's French. I don't know.
And chocolate sauce on top.
Because it's like, there's letters in there and it's like soup. That's what, I mean, it's not. It's like some kind of ice cream. Tsubame?
A special treat for you. But only for today, you understand? Don't expect me to spoil you like this again tomorrow.
I won't. Thanks. That's because tomorrow you'll be Kasuga and you'll be back to being an asshole. But, you know, I'm into that too. This is the day where we spoil each other and it's, I gotta spoil my brother and he spoils me. And then the next he's back to being like hard-ass Kasuga. But I'm into that, so I'm just saying.
Yes, Shibuya. We're in front of the station. If you could please send a car. Thank you. The car will be here shortly. Until it arrives, we have a little time to... What's the matter? Are you really that jealous of all those couples over there?
No, that's not it.
You know that if you just ask, there are plenty of men who'd gladly go out with you. 5 of them, to be exact.
Yeah, but that's not what we want. I know, and yes, it's true. But I just don't know yet.
Don't know what?
I don't know about marriage. And falling in love. That's because you're going to fall in love with your butler in this round. I don't know what'll happen when, or if, I fall for someone. I don't know how it will all change me, or if it will change me at all. Tsubame, if I do fall in love, if I decide on just one person, something would change, right? I like how she says, if I decide on just one person.
What are you trying to say?
I'm just saying I like the man harem the way it is. Can we just not? I'm just going to pretend right now this is our man harem ending, because we haven't chosen a single fucking person. We're basically dating all those men, so let's just not choose anyone. And this is not our independent woman, all my friends are dead route. This is the, I got my man harem kind of, sorta. Shh. We have to read into this route and kind of just Play-Doh it a little bit into what we want it to be. Like, ha ha ha, I'm kind of dating my hot butler brother. Awkward, weird, whatever. And I have a man harem. I'm just saying, you could read into it a little, so that's what we're just going to have to do, and it'll make me happy. Shut up, don't tell me otherwise. I just can't look at any of them in that way yet. Oh, but I do feel gratitude for what they did for me. I know that for certain. Again, we're going through like all the CGs of the last thing, but it's like, yeah. We need more Kasuga CGs. What the fuck? At the Christmas party, after all the fuss had died down and everything was squared away, I felt so thankful to them all, the whole evening. I looked at each of them and felt nothing but gratitude from the bottom of my heart. When I first met them, I was so sure they were all just gold diggers out for my money, but it turned out they truly cared about me. People who I thought never loved me had actually loved me for a long time. I have friends now. Friends who will cheer me up and call me out when I'm being too indecisive. I even have a brother, one with his fair share of issues, admittedly, but one who will always support me through anything. I really wanted to give everyone my honest, heartfelt thanks. I never felt that way before. If I hadn't met the 4 of them, if I'd never lived with them, I don't think I would have learned any of this. So when people tell me that I have to pick one of them over all the others, I just...
Yeah, I understand what you're trying to say. I know how you must feel and how you'll probably be looking at them now. But someday, you must choose the appropriate one.
Shh. Suga, I'm gonna need you to shut your fucking mouth.
You cannot wiggle your way out of it. And not as the Tojo family heir. And not as a person either. And not after all that's happened. You do know that, yes?
Yes, I do. I know that all too well, but it's just...
Well, if that's so, isn't that enough for now?
What?
Well, they haven't been twiddling their thumbs this whole time either. As you've come to understand them, they've come to know you too. And they've learned how you think and what you like and prefer.
Okay, what I don't like is like, okay, I know that you're not like gonna let me date my brother. I get it. Okay, but like, could you also not have him pushing all the other men on me? Like, I know that that's, but like, shh. You knew goddamn well we were gonna fall in love with Kasuga and then you were gonna bitch slap us in the face with this shit. So just let me enjoy things, game. Stop trying to force other men in my lap right now. Just let me enjoy my time with Kasuga without, like, talking about the possible marriage to one of the other fucking randos who's not... This is not their route. You know what I mean? Or their after story. This is about our brother Butler. Shh.
And considering how much you've been through together, I'm sure the bonds you've forged with him won't be so easily cut.
But
you still can't help worrying. You simply need to become such an incredible woman that they'll get on their knees and beg to stay by you, even if you choose not to marry them.
Okay, I like this. And the devious look on his face. Yeah, okay, this. I like this. All of them, right?
That should be easy for my Spacey. See? Aren't things simpler than you thought?
Really, Tsubame? Get on their knees? You say the most ridiculous things sometimes. Beg me! Ha ha!
That's better. If you're smiling, then all's as it should be. And if the unexpected should happen and they choose to leave you, you still have me. I'll always be here. And there's nothing for you to worry about.
Yeah, you're right. Thanks. I don't get a wedding CG with Tsubame, do I? Just gonna throw that out there now.
There's the car. It seems this is the end of our little date today.
What should I request for next month's date?
Nothing too out there. Please. Ever since meeting those four, Spacey has grown little by little every day. She's been upset, she's gotten mad, she's smiled, and she's laughed. I'm sure she'll continue to grow, too. But it'll take time to fully excise all the anxiety she feels. And so I'll stay with her. I'll lend her a listening ear, a shoulder to lean on, occasionally, a voice of calming reason. As her brother, I'll be closer to her than anyone. Close enough to be a substitute for a paramour.
I mean, that's exactly what I'm just saying.
The others are well aware of this, too. And they know how precious she is to me and how dearly I care for her.
They will never, ever, ever... Okay, think of all the other endings and, like, whatever. Now think of those, like Ichiya, Taiga, all those, and then being like, but I know that Kasuga is your brother and he's in love with you. Fuck. I mean, I'm just saying that throws a whole fucking wrench into the works. Like, this shit's gonna go down.
When the time comes, they'll make their moves and come at me like men possessed. And I'll kill every last one of them. Which is exactly what they should do. I won't accept anyone who does things by halves.
What was that? I think he won't accept. Are they dating you? Kind of, sort of, yes.
Oh, nothing. I was simply remarking that my duties are far from over.
Of course they aren't. In fact, I say they're just beginning. Now let's go home.
Yes, let's.
No.
I've protected Spacey for so long, and now she's finally broken out of her shell and is starting to look out to the world around her. I'm sure that, as siblings, there are many more smiles and laughter for us to share, as well as the occasional argument. But if I'm being honest, even that leaves me excited.
I bet it does.
When we were apart, and when I was only her butler, Kasuga, we couldn't do anything like that together.
We could do other things together, though. That's not appropriate when we're siblings. It still wouldn't have been appropriate, but we didn't know, and he's in denial, so I'm just saying.
Spacey, no matter what the future brings, your big brother will always be here, by your side.
They throw that in there as if he's like, it's a brotherly love. It is not! It is fucking not! There is nothing normal about that man! Nothing! But, I'm just saying. Just throwing it out there. There you go! Jesus fucking Christ! Stop it!
I'm always on your side.
Okay, that's not marriage. That is, we are motherfucking queen, and look at that hot-ass motherfucking butler behind us that we bang on the side. You know it. Just, shh! Just let me have it! God damn. Why the fuck? The entire fucking thing, all I keep thinking is, like, why the fuck? Why the fuck would you make my butler so fucking hot to turn around and make him my brother? Why? What is wrong with you? I'm just gonna whip back from fucking, Sweet fuse. Okay, we're just gonna whip back a little bit. What's wrong with you? Why would you do this? Stop it. I know I enjoyed it, but it hurts me. It hurts me so bad. Oh, God. That's why I'm trying to be okay with the fact that he's mad. I'm like, I'll deal with it. I don't care. I'll figure it out. It's so wrong. They did it on purpose. They're such fucking assholes. Fucking assholes. The hottest motherfucker in this game is my brother. What the balls? You know, it's okay, because we've played other games where you're like, oh, this side character's hot as shit. Oh, his doll's my dad. Great, thanks. Okay. Saw that one coming. I saw that one coming. I was like, oh, shit. Oh, fuck. But it's okay, because, again, I did the same separation, like, not mine. Not related to me in any way. Still come to my man harem. Just saying. Like, when we leave these games, it's like I peel away, like, the suit that I was in. I'm like, I was in a costume. I was in a costume as the main character. And then I throw that fucking costume away, and I'm just Spacey, real me. And I'm like, and I'm just gonna pluck you and you and you, and you just come into my man harem. And it's like, okay. I'm gonna isekai them into my fucking man harem, into my goddamn fucking world. Because, like, think about it. All the different games we play, it's not, I'm just trying to logic this and try to make myself feel better about the fact that I'm absolutely 100% in love with a character that turned out to be my fucking brother. Okay, I'm just trying to therapize myself, okay? We're having a therapy session right now. But seriously, all the games you play, they're like totally different time periods, different worlds, different universes. So, like, of course my fucking man harem's a weird-ass fucking place, so, Nobody's related to me there.
Are you asleep?
No, I'm up. Tsubame, it's not every day you send me a whist message.
Don't overthink it. I was just curious if you'd gone to sleep yet, like you ought to be.
Liar. I'm not feeling sleepy yet. Liar. Oh, a liar. Quit lying.
I don't lie.
Do you think you're fooling me? I am your sister, after all. Yeah, but you didn't know until recently, so I'm just saying. Is there something you want to say? Say it today. Oh, if there's something you want to say it today. I don't want to stew over it for a month.
Sheesh, you're certainly perky. I wonder why you even worried.
You were worried?
If you're not that concerned about them, then that's fine.
Were you still thinking about that discussion earlier?
Although it sounds like I didn't need to bother myself.
Yeah, I'm fine. But thanks, Tsubame. I love you. Well, aren't you happy to hear that from your favorite sister? He's on the floor. He passed out.
A little.
I'll say it again in a month.
Thanks. I already can't wait. My transformation's almost complete. And now then, miss, it's best you took your rest. Else you'll regret it tomorrow.
What? Oh, you have to go the second the clock hits midnight? Can't you stay longer? He's like a fucking pumpkin. I knew when he was like, my transformation's almost complete. I'm like, to Kasuga, and then all of a sudden Kasuga came out. You're like, eh.
Although the day's changed, I'll always be there by your side. So if you please.
Okay. I'll see you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow.
That's fucking adorable, though. You're like, wait! And then you're like, how dare you be awake? Kasuga? We'll go and do the gallery stuff after, where we got 10 minutes, but like full open. Yes. Oh, unlock all the game. Okay.
Here, should you meet a certain condition, you'll be able to unlock all the various game features at once. It's perfect for those who are in a hurry and cannot be bothered to wait. If you'd like to see all the new scenarios and CGs with each new stage, please feel free to make use of this convenient feature. However, once you've unlocked everything, all will remain unlocked until you choose to delete your save file. Are you sure? Alright. In order to unlock all the data, you must fulfill a certain condition.
The condition is... What's your real fucking name? I think we did this already because we went in here and I was like, what?
I,
Kasuga, have a true name. Please enter that name here. Not my last name, but my first. It's between 5 and 7 letters long. We know what it is. Kasuga. Oops. Yes! Oh! bitches! I'm happy about the little things.
Correct! Sheesh, it can be so difficult having such an impatient little sister. But if this is what you truly wish, you shall have it.
This is what I truly wish, and the game didn't actually give it to me. Not really, but... Well, okay, it kind of did, because it's like your brother kind of has a thing for you, and you're like, that's good enough! All contents have been unlocked. I don't know what that actually did. If anything, because I don't think that there's anything different in, like, after stuff, no, so... I'm guessing it's just in the gallery stuff, so let's just, Ending list, music, movie. That's all the normal stuff that we've done, so let's see. It didn't really unlock any CGs or anything like that. Well, not on them individually. Okay. We saw all those ones. These... Actually, only those two were new. Yeah. So only this one. And there wasn't like the end one is, I mean, come on. Like, look at this. And then he's so happy. But like, I'm sorry, this is like the goddamn greatest. Look at this motherfucker. Look at like aged up Kasuga. Jesus. This is supposed to be like, you know, because all the other ones were like a couple years in the future when we get married and everybody looked a little bit older and slightly different. And then like, look at fucking Kasuga. Jesus fucking Christ. Are you wearing eyeliner? Look at that smoky fucking eye. Stop it, you son of a bitch. I'm here for this shit. Anyway. A minute. No, okay. Well, what we have to do is go in now into the options and volume. Nope, whoops. Max. I'm going to turn the sound effects down and the movies down. No, that's going to keep everything. Hopefully that works. Let's see. Can you, like... Why? Okay, why to play sample? Okay. That seems, honestly, like it's pretty loud. Like, I'm going to turn it up a little bit, so it might be glaringly loud, but, yeah. So I think that's good. You know what? I'm going to stop. I'm going to check. I'll be back in 2 seconds, and see if it's good enough. Okay, yeah, that's definitely loud enough. I turned the music off, though, just because I was like, I don't want to get distracted by the background music. We can listen to the music, the characters in the here, but I also do, I don't want to do, hold on. I was trying to go up and it, so we can listen to them here, but I do want to actually open up that scene. I want to see if I can find it, and I don't know if I have it saved, so, well, I might do that separate by myself, but I really want to see when, like, Kasuga's flipping the fuck out. Like, oh, because he's so good. Anyway, so we'll listen to it here. We kind of already heard her. And they also have captions underneath so you can read what they're actually saying, which is nice. But this will just be like it's the quick, cheap way of doing it. We usually go through the game, but I like it when they do this so that you can hear the voices, like, in the, like, settings right off the bat. I don't have to keep searching and trying to find all the characters and scenes with them.
もしもし、俺、ちゃんと聞こえるかな愛してるよ。え？何かな、その反応。冷たい。
It's not dramatic enough. It's nice. Ichiya has a nice voice, but I just expect him to be far more fucking dramatic than that. I need him to be more dramatic. I'm sure that's just the subtle... Hold on a sec. Hold on. Go over. Go on. Okay, hold on a sec. Hold on. Bird, you're getting fidgety. The bird is getting fidgety, so I need to walk him to his spot. I need to walk you to your perch. There you go. Sorry, I can't reach that far. Yeah, there you go. Come on. Come back. I can't reach you. I gotta walk across the fucking room because he's just getting fidgety because he's been sitting with me for an hour. And it's like, he's getting fidgety. And I'm like, you're going to poop, so I don't want him pooping on me. Sorry.
もしもし、俺だ。あ？用なんてねえよ。電話してえからしてるだけだ。黙って声聞かせろ。
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
ごめんね。わざと小さな声で喋ってた。そうすると、君が近くに来てくれるから。
俺です。成田です。聞こえますか？あれ？返事してください。
That is like 100% exactly what I fucking expected of fucking Nayuta.
おや、聞こえないふりはもう終わりですか？それでは遠慮なく、お説教の続きを。
I'm sorry. That's exactly what I expected because I play Twisted Wonderland and that is 100% the Azul voice right there. When he's doing it, I'm just like looking at fucking Azul sitting on my shelf, my Android, and I'm like, yeah, nope, that's 100% his fucking voice in both. I kind of like it so much better than if, like, because you know, like certain voice actors, they'll do like they have different affects they put on, a little different accent, a little different hint, a little. Sometimes it's a little softer. It's whatever. I just like the fact that he just straight up. There's no change. It's not. I appreciate that because it just. It's like a funny little inside thing, you know, when you're just over here giggling because you're like, I'm like Twisted Wonderland. It's the Azul voice. I love it. And that's why I know when he's flipping out as Kasuga, it's going to be good.
おはようございます。お元気そうで何よりです。
That's all she
お
said.
はようございます。お元気そうで何よりです。
担任が遅れるらしくて、朝のホームルームはなしだそうです。今日の日直に伝えてほしいと。
Yeah, no, those sound, yeah.
好みの男はいたか？なかなかのイケメン揃いじゃったろ。誰でも好きなのを選ぶがよい。
Okay, Grandpa sounds more like he's in the mafia than he's a grandpa, is all I'm saying. Not opposed to it. I'm just saying, if you then saw the character, you'd be like, what now? Like, I expect he's got a bat and he's about to break my fucking kneecaps. Like, I don't know.
ご当主様。ご当主様。どちらすか？
Butcher, I can see that. Fucking Rue.
やっほ、椎名ルーだよ。
And yeah, it's gonna get on your nerves after a while.
やっほ、椎名ルーだよ。
余計なことだったらごめんね。困ってたように見えたから。
Okay. Alright. I mean, you don't get as much
バ
from
リア
that.
ブルバリケード。
That's loud.
ニューステージ。
Hey, thanks, Jesus. I want to
やる
see.
気満々ですね。はいと。
Stop it. Okay, well, this is before he like freaked out and ran away with us, I think. So hold on a second. Let's go back here. I want to dick around with this a little bit.
まったく。いきなりで驚いただろ。どうしたんだ？
Turn it up. Sorry, I have to turn it up because they're very quiet. He was very quiet.
どうしたもこうしたも。
色目？
そうよ。
彼女たちには道を聞かれただけ。この僕が他の女の餌食になんかなるわけないだろう。
Filing that for later when I'm playing Twisted Wonderland, and now I can just imagine Azul telling me he's not going to fall for any other woman. Doesn't know I'm a woman in that game, but whatever.
本当？
嘘だと思うのか？
そうじゃないけど。
ほう。僕の妹愛を疑うとは、いい度胸じゃないか。
I'm sorry. All I can fucking see is Azul in my face. It's because I keep looking back and forth like, Jesus, this is gonna give me an even weirder complex than I had before.
いいよ。お前がそんなに不安なら、丸一日かけて、たっぷり赤ん坊の頃からの思い出を語って。
And honestly, though, thinking about it, he's kind of perfect for playing Kasuga / Tsubame because right now he's getting a little crazy. And like he's really good at kind of doing that. Like, oh, I'm just gonna get a little like you're like, simmer down.
間に合ってます。それじゃあ、で、
I'm gonna skip for a hot second. Oh, wait, that was after. Oh, we could go back to one of the other ones. That's true. Where was the... Is this where he, like... Okay, I think this might be the one where he... Oh, we can't go back to it? I can't go back to it? What? Come the fuck on. All right, well, anyway. I was going to go back and do that, but, like, it's going to take too long to figure out, like, where we were in a save, and we can't, like, go back to a prior one. That's fucking annoying! I know that I cleared it, but, like, I can't go back and play a previous one? That's disappointing. Well, anyway, that's that. I'll go back and do it in my own damn self, but, I was just trying to think. I'm like, I might have a save somewhere where we could do it, but at any rate, this was fun. This was enjoyable. I had a good time. I did not have a good time with them making Kasuga my brother, but you know, I'll get over it. I mean, that's my negative. That's the negative for this game is like, how fucking dare you? But overall, it was a grand time. So next, what will be coming next? Maybe I'm not sure. I have to tally. I had votes going up on YouTube as well as on Twitter. And it's funny because the same two games topped both of those. One was higher on Twitter than on YouTube, and then the other vice versa. So, like, so I have to figure out vote-wise which one technically got the highest. Because if I'm just like, I'm just going to do it the cheap way. This one got 50% of the votes here and 10% there. Let's just give it a 60. And this one got 40 and 10. Let's just give it a 50. And that's how I was going to do it. And they absolutely added up perfectly to the same number. And I was like, you're fucking shitting me? Now I got to go and like do the math and figure out how many votes exactly for what game. Or like do math, basically. What the fuck? But it would have been easier if they didn't. But the top two games in the polls were Pio Fiore 1926 and Even If Tempest. Now, Even If Tempest is, I loaded the game and I looked, because it's a Voltage game, so it's definitely not Idea Factory. It's not, you know, Automate. It's none of those games where you're like, I know we're safe. Anything else is questionable. But when I loaded the game, unlike with Bustafellows, I paid the fuck attention and I watched. And it never said anything about not being able to upload videos. It just did the standard, like, do not upload this software to the internet and pirate it, bitches. I mean, you know. So, which all the games say, obviously. So I was like, well, and I even put Bustafellows in, and I'm like, let me load it. I'm like, okay, right there. I see right there. It specifically says no videos or anything. Okay. It doesn't say that, but it is Voltage, and I'm still a little like, about it because, you know. So, I do want to play it. I think we'll be okay, but we will have to watch in panic as like each part like okay wait and then make sure we don't because I can't afford to have my channel taken fucking down by Voltage, you know what I mean? So, and because of Bustafellows, I don't think it's been a year since I put that up, and technically that was my own fault. Absolutely my own fault. I didn't read. I wasn't paying attention when I put the game in and loaded it. Like I wasn't being cautious. I blame myself. I'm not like blaming anybody for that but me. But because of that, it wasn't like when it's like, oh, the music is, you know, whatever, and I can still post, and then any kind of monetization goes to copyright holders for music or something, or if there's like a game song, that's usually fine, and you're like, oh, okay, it sucks, but it's fine, understandable. They don't block it. It's not a slap on the wrist. It's not a strike on your fucking channel. But Bustafellows was, again, my own fault. I can't take the risk of getting a second one. Like, so I'm like, so I'm gonna, I will put it in again and double check because I went out there when it came out and I tried to do my research. I went out. Voltage says nothing about it. Nowhere I could search does it say anything about this. Usually game devs anywhere will be like, straight up, don't fucking, on Steam, anywhere will straight up tell you somewhere clearly, as long as you look, as long as you pay attention. And this says nothing, absolutely nothing. So, but I know that there are people that have issues with, because I see it when I'm, secretly monitoring the subreddits, the Otome subreddits. I'm in there lurking. I rarely comment, but yeah, so I know that there are people who have YouTube channels that get their channel and things taken down, and they always complain, and they're always like, why is mine but nobody else's? And I'm like, it's probably the games you're playing, because if you're playing these games, you're usually fine. Like, in all the years we've doing it, only Oz Mafia and Bustafellas have ever been a problem. And Oz Mafia is kind of fucking stupid, because it's like, it's been like 10 years, motherfucker, get over it at this point. Like, and Bustafellas is disappointing, but it was also a new game, so I can't really blame them, you know what I mean? Those are the only games that had those kind of limits, but a lot of games, like mobile games, you know what I mean? Like, I know that there's things on, like, Ayakashi Romance Reborn. I actually didn't see it on Twisted Wonderland, to be dead honest with you, but like, a lot of the mobile games, especially the gacha games and stuff like that, people put the card stories and stuff up, but you can't, like, usually do the gameplay. I was gonna do Ikemen Vampire for you guys, but it straight up was like, you can't video this, and I was like, well, there goes that. You know what I mean? Like, I was gonna play a mobile game with you guys, like, years ago, but it was like, oh, they straight up, so, that's why. But they straight up tell you, and I think it's because those are properties that, rely on the gacha aspect, and they want people to play. And these are just, this is a straight up, you buy it, you play it. Like, it's not like the mobile, I don't know if there was a mobile version of it. I think it's straight up a regular game. So I think it might be okay. I don't really know. We're gonna, we'll see. But those were the top two. And I have to check the numbers. I think Pio Fiore 1926, the last time I checked, came out on top between the two, just slightly. We will probably actually be playing both. Virushana does have, that's what we're playing in tandem with this one right now. That one has a little bit of time before we're done. We have one more route to do, which I will be recording after this. Now that this is done, and trying to catch up. So we will be playing whatever one doesn't go up, not tomorrow, but the day after. In place of this, we'll be playing the other one. So don't worry if you voted on either one of the polls and you really wanted Pio Fiore 1926, but you see, even if Tempest come out, Pio Fiore 1926 is coming out next, and then vice versa. So again, I think it'll probably be Pio Fiore 1926, just because that one I think is leading. So I will put the leader up first, and then the other one will be kind of going up when Birdashana ends, which might be like December. But yeah, and obviously people left suggestions for other games, but if they're not out, I can't fucking play them. So yes, I know that there's a bunch of games coming out, but like, if they're not out right this fucking second, I can't play them. I'm behind as it is. So, and right this second is barely November actually for both of us, but yeah, so we don't have time to, I don't have time to wait around. Plus, we've got a backlog. I've got like 50 fucking games. I mean, I've got a backlog of hard copy games. I'm like, I've got like 4 games sitting here waiting to play. That's not including other ones that I keep forgetting about that I've had for years, like Switch games that we bought ages ago. That's for like the rainy day when we run out of shit. But at this point, that's never going to happen, because every single time we now are wrapping up like 2 brand new games, I've got 3 in the wings. I literally have Pio Fiore 1926 sitting here. I have Paradigm Paradox sitting here. We have the Taisho Alice fan disc somewhere. I keep forgetting that fucking exists. It's been out for forever. Forgot it existed. And we have Even If Tempest sitting out there. Those are digital copies. But then and then not counting all the 700 other games I've got in my Steam library and my Switch library, and the fact that we have what's the other one coming out? Lover Pretends coming out like in like December? Like, Jesus Christ. We're never going to catch up. I'm actually okay with this, because there was a point in time for old school peeps that remember like, okay, well, I mean, I don't know, we're going to finish this, and I guess the other game we want to play next isn't going to come out for like a month or two. We got to find something in the interim. And I mean, I had a ton of backlog even then, but it was like, okay, we got to find something to go. Now it's like, I'm going to drown. I'm drowning and I'm okay with it. Don't fucking save me. Listen, Axis, Idea Factory International, you just keep throwing fucking more water in this fucking pool, okay? I will drown and I will drown motherfucking happy, bitches. I will die and my regret will be my Otome backlog. That's all that matters, all right? I will die happy. I will be like, man, I'm disappointed I didn't get to play them, but I'm so happy that I literally drown in the pile of fucking Otome games that I didn't get to because I don't have the time. Not even kidding. Anyway, one of those games will be next. Who knows? I don't know right now. I haven't done thumbnails for anything, and I have no fucking clue because I got another game I got to catch up on before I even get to that point. So we'll see. But yeah. Oh God, what am I doing? We're sitting here staring at this. What the fuck? Oh my God. Go back to the title. Going home? Yes, I am going home. We've been staring at this and we could have been staring at... Who the fuck was... Somebody was screaming. I'm sorry. I wasn't listening. I am so fucking sorry. We could have been staring at goddamn fucking Kasuga this whole entire motherfucking time. I was thinking. I'm disappointed in myself too. It's alright. Anyway, we're like way over time because I rambled about what we were playing next and all that fun jazz. But, yeah. So look forward to that. Have fun. There's no music in the background, so this is gonna just be dead silence as we end, but whatever. It usually sounds like that anyway, because sometimes you can hear the music, and then it's always when I stop talking, and I'm just gonna let the CG go for a little bit, that there's nothing. Can't hear it. Whatever. Anyway, I will see you guys around in other things. Be surprised for what game comes next, and yeah. I don't know. I forgot how to end shit. Anyway, enjoy staring at Kasuga. I know I will. Okay, bye!